Yeah, I ain't never made money like I made in the last year. Open up a business and you know we getting cash here.
Yo, what's good? Right now you locked in MTtv. This is an all new special series that I want to jumpstart. It's called In the Den with First D. And right now we're in the den, baby. This is my workstation. This is where all the magic happens. I do all my editing, the photos, videos, taking orders on the website. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is a more relaxed environment than when we do the live show. I'm in my own zone. I can take the edge off. I got me some good sage burning. Got me something nice rolled up. She got the red cup. You already know the vibe. So yeah, man, it's gonna be different things. Like I might be previewing new music, or I might even show the process of me making music. Also talking about hot topics and things what's going on in the culture, things what's important to us. And man, I'm not gonna lie, these past few days have been a content creator's gold mine. Like if you dilly and dabble in any type of content creation, like whether you're a blogger, you have a podcast, you do interviews, or you know, do what I'm doing right now, just talking about hot topics, things what's going on. Man, it's been so many things to talk about that I don't even know where to start. So I just I said, man, I got to come up with a way to where I can put something out there and connect with everybody and not have to wait for the live show on Wednesday. So pretty much, man, like I said, there's been so many things going on. The first thing I want to talk about, Summer Walker. So we all know Summer Walker. She recently dropped an album titled "Still Over It," and you know, if you're a hip hop fan, if you're in tune with the hip hop culture, you know Summer Walker. She's one of the hottest female vocalists that's been out as of late. She had public relationship problems with her ex-boyfriend / baby father / ex-producer London on the track. And this past summer it got real ugly. I'm not gonna really get into all that because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, if you tapped into it, you in tune with it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So they had a real public nasty breakup, and a lot of people, a lot of fans probably have been kind of wondering before her project came out, what is it gonna sound like? Is it gonna be good? Because all of her music has been mainly produced by London on the track since we've all been introduced to her. So after they split, we all knew it was gonna be a different type of sound. And this is not an album review. I haven't had a chance to fully dissect it the way that I want to, so I'm not even gonna get into that and not give it its just dues. I just want to talk about something I noticed while I was on Vlad TV. That's one of the sites I get a lot of my information from as it pertains to the hip hop community. I know a lot of people got a lot of different things to say about Vlad. Whatever. I fuck with Vlad. I watch all of his interviews. I'm on the website, and it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I seen there was an article posted. Apparently, Summer Walker's contract has been leaked, and her contract got some details that's like, whoa. The thing is, man, when we look at these artists in the industry, especially the ones that's popping, like we might hear them on the radio. The algorithm puts their videos on our timeline all the time, whatever. Sometimes you kind of get caught up in all of it, and the image that's projected is not always what's going on. Not to be in anybody's pockets, but I'm sure nobody thought Summer Walker had a bad deal just because the optics of it would appear that it's all good. But yeah, her contract got leaked. And some of the details that I'm gonna go over are just crazy, man. So apparently, she signed for an advance of only $85,000. And don't get me wrong, you in the struggle, and you trying to come up. A lot of times when these deals get put in your face, it's like, what are you gonna do? You just trying to get some money. $85,000 is a lot of money, especially if you in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So. That's that, but usually with a smaller advance, you're gonna have a better percentage on the back end. as far as royalties are concerned. But yeah, she got the $85,000 advance. It increases with each album. You know, every time she drops an album, the advance is gonna be a little bit better. So this right here, this album she just dropped was her second album. So if she got 85 for her initial advance, then I would assume that this one right here is probably like, she probably got another 15 on top of that, which would probably be $100,000 advance for this album. But that right there is just speculation on my end. So she got the $85,000 advance initially, and also a 15% royalty rate. 15% royalty rate, and she's in a deal with LVRA management and also Interscope. They have a joint venture that she's a part of. And man, $85,000 up front with only 15% on the back end. That's like, do the math. 15% means she only gets 15 cents for every dollar she makes. She only gets $15 for every $100 that her music generates. And I can't say what she was going through at the time, but honestly, I don't know if that type of deal is something that I would have settled with. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. She puts out really good music. Like I said, she's one of the top female vocalists that's out right now. I know the ladies are loving it. I've been seeing them already taking the quotable lines out of the album, and they all on Twitter with it, Instagram with it, Facebook, Snapchat, all the above. Man, it's crazy to see that even to this day, in current times, like, artists are still signing these deals that's like, what the fuck, man? Like, we recently seen Meek Mill coming out about his messed up contract. We haven't gotten all the particulars about that yet, but he's talking about he's never been paid off of his music. Meek Mill is a major artist. You know what I'm saying? He's had chart-topping songs, a long career. When Meek Mill put that out, Keisha Cole commented on it, saying she never got paid from her album, her music, from none of her albums or anything like that. She never got paid from the label. And I'm just like, man, like, seeing all the artists that have been fucked over historically, the last thing I would expect is for it to still be continuing to this day, because there's so many avenues of making money. The independent game is at an all-time high, and I don't know, man, it's just crazy. Hey, look, man, prayers and good energy to Summer Walker, man. That's all I can really say, man. That's crazy. It is what it is. Like I said, we really never really know what somebody's going through at the time when they negotiating these deals. Because like I said, like $85,000, like, at some point in my life, I definitely would have been like, you put $85,000 on the table, I don't even need to hit nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And the messed up part about it is, these music execs, they try to make it seem as if they care so much about the artist, they care about you, your vision, all that. They don't fuck with you like that for real, because no way they would intentionally put you into a situation like that, knowing that you don't have the knowledge of it. They don't care. They know they can make money off of you. They know you might not have a proper representation that's gonna be able to fight back. So it is what it is. That's how they move. And either you're gonna either go along with it, or you're gonna create your own system or create your own way of doing things and remain independent. The choice is yours. Moving right along. One of my favorite artists. If you ever watched anything that I've done, any or ever heard me speak when it comes to artists, my top 5 greatest of all time, anything like that, you would know Kanye West is definitely on the list. Like, it fluctuates. Sometimes I might throw him at number 1. Sometimes I might put him at number 5. It's even been times where I was like, man, I gotta push him out my top 5. He might be number 6, something like that. But Kanye West has always been one of my favorites. Always been one of my favorites. I'm sure he always will be. And artists like Kanye West, he's so outspoken. But with that being said, we don't get many interviews from him. We don't get many opportunities to see him sit down and actually answer questions that we all wondering, and you know, just open up and be specific about the things that he's going through, and you know, the issues that he wants to bring to the forefront. So Kanye West recently sat down with Nori and DJ EFN for Drink Champs, and man, it was a crazy interview. I watched the whole thing, and I was even surprised, man. Ye was participating. Like, I've seen certain episodes of Drink Champs where, you know, them guys get up there, oh, I don't really drink like that, ain't, you know what I'm saying? Ye was throwing them back. He was participating. He was being open. He was answering all of their questions candidly. Like, it was a really great interview, and it's like I said, it's something that we needed, because we don't get too many chances to just see Ye in that light. One of the things I want to highlight from that interview, man, is the comments he made about Big Sean. If you are a good music fan, a Kanye West fan, or even a Big Sean fan, you know they've been rocking for, it's been a lot of years. Like, it was back during my college days. Like, we talking about like the early 2010s, like maybe like 2009, definitely 2010, like after Travis Porter was popping. I remember Big Sean came out, he was moving and shaking, doing his thing, and next thing you know, he signed with Good Music, and it was big. Like, and with that Kanye West co-sign, his career took off. Not saying he wouldn't have did it without Kanye, but definitely when he got that Kanye West co-sign, he became a part of Good Music. His shit took off, and I always just felt like they had such a close relationship. Like, Big Sean got discovered by Kanye West, made his way to Detroit. He was doing his radio run. Big Sean had a relationship with the radio station to where he could just, you know, he can go up there and they let him know when certain artists would be there. He'd kick a freestyle to him. So one day they let him know Kanye West was in the building. So he caught Kanye on the way out, and he rapped to him. He freestyled for him, and you know, the next thing you know, Big Sean's a part of Good Music. So let's fast forward. Throughout all this time, like even for me, times when Big Sean might not have been putting music out, you know, I'm not really thinking this because of his relationship with Kanye West or Good Music or anything like that. But I do recall not so long ago, I'm not gonna throw any dates out, but it's been a few years. Big Sean had came out and mentioned that he was owed money from the label. Let's fast forward a little more. Kanye West got to a point where, I guess, I don't know if he was off his meds, or if he was just feeling good that day, but he was saying he was gonna give all his artists that were signing him all their masters back, and you know, repay whatever money was owed to them. And you know, since Kanye West made those statements, we haven't really heard too much about it. So when he did his interview, he said signing Big Sean was the worst thing that he's ever done in his life. He said, and he grabbed a little fake headstone, a little tombstone that said R.I.P. on it. He said on his tombstone, when he's dead, it's gonna say he's here because he signed Big Sean. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, man, what the fuck? Nah, not Big Sean. Like, y'all, like, nah, like that's B.I.G. Sean Dunn. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, from the outside looking in, I always thought they was good. You know, they kick it like, you know, if they ever was asked, you know, or they brothers, or you know, they so tight, whatever. So just like I'm surprised, and everybody else watching it was surprised, Nori and DJ EFN was also very surprised about it. So, you know, of course they're gonna ask him about it. Ask him about, like, you know, what's going on? Like, what you mean? And Kanye West's response was pretty much because during his presidential run, and he also threw John Legend in it. He said because during his presidential run, Big Sean and John Legend allowed the Democrats to use and manipulate them to actually try to get him to stop his campaign, to stop running for president. And you know, that's way beyond my pay grade. I don't know if it's true. What, you know, That's what Kanye said. He was open about it. So, you know, I'm watching the interview like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It took no time for Big Sean to respond. You know, I can already imagine his mentions on Twitter, his comments on Instagram, whatever social media he's a part of, he was being hit up on that. Let him know about the interview. So he responded, and you know, Big Sean was pretty much saying he doesn't know what's going on. Like, he said the Democrats never used him for anything, and he don't know what Kanye was talking about. He also posted pictures showing him and Kanye at an event together that took place after he did his Drink Champs interview, and I guess Kanye didn't mention what he talked about during the interview. So he was just like, he don't know what's going on. He's like, I'm rolling, I'm laughing. He dying laughing, whatever. Later, you know, as people are tweeting at him, he's responding. Something that stuck out to me, I remember, like I said, Big Sean was saying that he was owed money from the label, and I remember he said around $3 million at the time. And so one of the fans had tweeted that Kanye and Good Music owed Big Sean like $3 million. Big Sean responded and said, it's not $3 million, more like $6 million. So now this getting even deeper. And I'm just like, man, what the hell? Like, to be honest though, after I seen Cash Money and Lil Wayne, Birdman, all the drama that went down with that, after I seen that happen, I really, nothing's off the table, because I never thought I would ever see Lil Wayne fall out with Cash Money or fall out with Birdman, because he repped Cash Money and Birdman so hard throughout his, you know, through a majority of his career. So, you know, after I seen that, honestly, man, nothing was really off the table. But this is crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting that. And you know, as far as I know, Big Sean is now independent. He recently dropped the EP with Hit Boy, and yeah, man, we just got to stay tuned to see what's going on, see what's happening next. More shit I want to talk about. We talked about this during episode 10 of Major Talk TV a little bit. Fetty Wap and some of his crew was arrested on federal drug charges at Citi Field. It was, man, I believe it was doing Rolling Loud at Citi Field Thursday, October 28th. Man, apparently feds discovered $1.5 million in cash, 16 kilos of cocaine, 2 kilos of heroin, fentanyl pills, handguns, and a large arsenal of ammunition. You can't do nothing but shake your head when it comes to something like that, man. It's like these cats get these opportunities, and I don't know Fetty Wap's situation. You know, I'm always say that we don't know these cats' situation, and as far as I'm concerned, all this is alleged. You know, nobody went to court. You know, they found whatever they say they found. These cats get into these situations, they make so much money, they have notoriety, and with that notoriety, it's always opportunities to make money. There's always opportunities to capitalize off of your name. I don't know his situation, man, but it's like, I don't understand, you know, being successful as an artist and getting tied into some shit like this, man. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta let that shit go. I mean, I know during the time he was just really popular, he made millions as an artist. I also know his career, you know, it's been on a decline since then. He got a lot of kids, so, you know, life happens. But I mean, you know, once you hit the industry, you got a name. You Fetty Wap, man. Like, there's so many things you can do. Like, you can open up a business and it's gonna be successful somewhat just off your name. And if you do good business, that, you know, that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of those situations I don't understand. You know, I hope and I pray that our rappers and, you know, everybody within this culture, man, I just let's make that shift. Like, we get these opportunities to get off the streets, to make some real money, some legal money. Man, don't keep yourself tied in with this type of stuff, man, because it's not worth it. Because I'm telling you, you have to sit down behind some shit like this. You come out, it's rare to have somebody that's gonna hold that shit down. You come out and you're gonna be straight, because life happens. You know what I'm saying? And you know, right now I want to send these prayers and good energy, good vibes out to Fetty Wap and the whole crew, man. You know, I hope they make it through it. You know, like I said, it is what it is. Everything is alleged at this point. They ain't went to trial or anything like that. Nobody's played anything to my knowledge. I think he's actually out on bond right now. He was released on a $500,000 bond. So you know, him and some of the people they've been able to get out, and yeah, man. So hopefully they can make it through this. But one thing I just want to stress, man, we got to make better decisions. We got to make better decisions. Oh man, Yellow Beezy has been arrested on sexual assault and weapons charges. Let me tap into that. Crazy. Yellow Beezy was arrested in Texas on Friday on weapon and sexual assault charges. That is crazy. Rappers, we gotta make better decisions, man. Y'all got these opportunities, making so much money. You got a name for yourself, like you got this notoriety. I don't understand it, man. We gotta make better decisions. I don't even want to comment on that. Like that's another level. That's some other shit. Yeah, man. Rappers, we gotta make better decisions, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, these past few days, like with all the craziness that's been going on, man, it's been content creators. Like so much stuff to talk about, and I'm not gonna dig too deep into it. Like I wanted to go over those few things and just give my opinion on it, and you know just say whatever I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna dig too deep into it. I know we're gonna discuss some of this stuff on the show on Wednesday, man. Y'all make sure y'all lock into MTtv every Wednesday. But yeah, man, right now this is In the Den with First D. I am First D. It's MTtv. Out.